Yo, what up, guys? Low key, I got like grease come from my pores, but today's vid is on sex. We talking about sex, man. I just watched the vid. The girl said that she's uncomfortable with sex. She doesn't like sex, and she said how it runs today's society. She said at the very tip top of your relationship with a female or with a male is, can they please you sexually? Fuck everything else. Can they please you sexually? Even though that's not really the case with most people, with a lot of people. Well, that's not really the case with everybody, but most people that's the case. Like, they're not really gonna like take you serious unless you can please them sexually. You know what I'm saying? In that way. And so, with me being a late bloomer, you know what I'm saying, I'm 21, I'm still a virgin. I don't have no guilt or no shame for me. I don't have no type of anger or resentment towards it. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people could. It's easy, especially if you feel me. It's easy to bash yourself, be like, damn, I'm just so inexperienced, and I'm just so sad because I never had. You feel me? And so you can be like that, you know, if you don't have that self-validation, you don't have that self-healing complex. You feel me? That complex of you feel me? I'm not missing nothing. You know what I'm saying? So you can think that, especially in today's society, bro, where it's like a lot of, you know, it's just a lot of demonic forces at play in today's society, and they're just real close to the ground. So things are happening at a quicker rate, at a faster rate. Things are happening out of order. Feel me? And so you might end up losing your V card at 15, and then from there on, you just going crazy. And it's like, or you might end up on the path of, you know, righteousness, on the path of whatever. You might even decide, I'm gonna be celibate. And you really are, you feel me, at 21, 22, 25, 30, man, 40. I'm not trying to be 40 with no cheeks. I'm not trying to be 22 really without, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not trying to be 40. Not touching cheeks, bro. At that point, there's something wrong with me. At that point, maybe I should just give up. Nah, cause you don't never give up. You don't never give up, bro. You never give up, and you never stop waking up. But at some point in life, you feel me, the decision gonna click, like, okay, I'm ready to have intercourse or whatever. But as far as being whatever age you are and being pure and being, you know what I'm saying, not contaminated, you know what I'm saying, as far as not having no soul ties, or, you know what I'm saying, not having nobody, not being connected to nobody on a spiritual level, not mixing worlds with nobody, as far as having that at any age, bro, that's beautiful. You know, that's beautiful. That's something that you should be proud of. You should pat yourself on the back for that. You know what I'm saying? Because these days, bro, the enemy wants you to be pregnant. The enemy wants you to have a kid, be on child support. The enemy wants you to, you know what I'm saying, bring a child into this world prematurely. The enemy wants you to have HIV/AIDS, you know. The enemy wants you to see the outside world and be like, dang, I want to be just like them. You know what I'm saying? So you're looking at all the people fucking. You're looking at all the people, hold on. You feel me? You looking at all the people, you just looking at all the iniquity, man. You feel me? I just learned that word, by the way. Tough ass word. But you looking at all the iniquity, bro. You looking at all the motherfucking, the outside of it. You know what I mean? You looking at everything that looks good on the outside. Oh, yeah, bro, I got hoes, bro. Matter of fact, I just fucked shorty last night. She called me over there again today. You know what I'm finna do? And you feeling like, dang, I ain't never cracked cheeks, bro. Excuse my language. But I gotta be blunt. I gotta be real with you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never even got, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? And you like, dang. I ain't gonna lie. You never think it's something wrong with you. Like, that, unless you actually don't care about yourself, you might think like, damn, something wrong. Nah, you never really thinking that though. But you thinking like, damn. Like, when is it gonna be my turn? Feel me? Not realizing that you're on this path for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You on this path for a reason. You might actually be celibate. You feel me? And only a certain few was damn near able to take that road. Especially in today's day and age, bro. You gotta realize you're a rarity. You're a rarity, man. You're a rarity. You know what I'm saying? You might not like sex. You might not find it amusing. You might not find it to be something of pleasure. Or you might not have ever had it yet. Or you might have just had it so much to where it's played out. Either way, when you get into a space of, okay, I'm going to stop and I'm just going to focus on myself. I'm going to keep my energy with myself. I'm going to go a specific amount of time without operating out of lust, without opening myself up to, you feel me, intimacy or whatever. You go this certain amount, this certain period of time. It allows you to dive in within yourself. If you're a man, you're a semen potential. You're diving in yourself. You're finding out more about yourself every day. If you're a woman, I don't really know, but you're not. I don't know. I can't really speak for women, but I try to though, because we're talking about sex. I don't know, bro. I'm not a woman though, so I really can't like. I really can't like. You know what I'm saying? Speak too heavily on a woman's perspective, bro, because I'm not a woman. I don't know how you guys even operate and move, but I know as a man, it's all a choice. As a being a man, it's all a choice. You know what I'm saying? It might not feel like a choice because of the cycles you put yourself into, but it's all a choice. And so when you choose to not make that choice, or you may have never made that choice before in your life, you may be a virgin now. You know what I'm saying? Understand that it's all warranted, that you're not missing out on nothing, and also understand that you until you die, you're gonna be able to have sex. I mean, until you die, you're gonna be sexually active, bro. You got all the time in the world to be fucking. You know what I'm saying? We cannot have no slip-ups. We cannot have no babies. We are not having no babies. I don't give a what. All of that, bro. We are not like really going there with a female, or if you're a woman, we're not going there with a male that is not specifically placed there for that reason. What do I mean by that? We're not advancing in intimacy and in relationship status in that way until I'm totally understanding that it's a safe space. You know what I'm saying? Till I'm understanding that, okay, if I do this, there won't be any harsh repercussions. Because there are a lot of harsh repercussions that come from one night stands, that come from fucking somebody as soon as you meet them and come from just trying to get a body. It's a lot of repercussions that come with that. You know what I'm saying? So, and over here on this channel, we are highly intuitive, highly energetic. You know what I'm saying? We're highly potent when it comes to our aura field. And so just shaking somebody's hand is an energy exchange. So when we're talking about actual intimate relations and having sex, we're making sure that whoever we shake hands with, that they wash their hands. You know what I'm saying? We're making sure we're asking the right questions. You know what I'm saying? We're just being cautious. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want no dirty hand touching me. And I know damn well nobody want no dirty hand touching them. And so, but, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you've waited this long, or if you might actually go to a celibacy, you might wait till marriage, know that you like one of a billion. Like, you one of a billion. Like, nobody is waiting till marriage, bro. Nobody's even waiting till 18, bro. Nobody's waiting. You feel me? Whether it be by choice or just because that's how the cookie crumble. Nobody's waiting till 18. So the fact that you can, you're 21, you're 23. I'm trying to crack cheeks by 22. I'm on semen retention right now, but I'm trying to crack cheeks by 22, bro. I got it. You feel me? I'm not even trying to. I'm going. You feel me? But that's a cookie though. That's a cookie to swallow right there. Cookie to crumble. But main thing being, bro, you know what I'm saying? You've shunned a lot of the world away. You feel me? You moved in alignment a lot of the way. This entire time you've been moving in alignment with how you're supposed to move. You're not of this world. So of course you don't really care for sex, bro. Of course you're not gonna put sex on a pedestal. You're not gonna put women on a pedestal. Of course. If you're a woman, of course you're not gonna put men on a pedestal. Of course you're gonna focus on yourself. Of course you're gonna cultivate who you want to be as a person. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a pat on the back that you have been able to be celibate this long. You've been able to be a virgin this long, like, you know. And so, main thing being, like, if you're feeling inadequacies about sex, you're feeling uneasy about sex, it's normal. You know, it's normal. You feel me? Like, sex is something that's very sacred, and that is damn near was reserved for motherfucking damn near generals and priests and goddamn people who need, and tribal chiefs and things of that nature. Like, everybody didn't have access to sex, bro. Everybody wasn't just in here fucking for pleasure. It just was when we got to this damn lower state of being, on this all the way down here to 3D. Now you fucking for pleasure. Now you just trying to play with people because it feel good for the moment, or it don't feel good. Or you done got trapped inside of, you know what I'm saying, a cycle to where you got a soul tie with this person, or you just got a tie in general, and you want this person or they want you, and y'all want each other in a specific way, a very specific way, to where you won't have it no other way. And that, you know, that's how it be. But understanding that, you know, at the end of the day, bro, you got all day and all night and tomorrow to clasp them cheeks. I be trolling, but I be dead serious though. Like, cause this don't be no jokes for real. Like, it really be people that be needing these messages, and so I'ma bring the messages. I don't give a fuck how they come off, cause I know that I'm helping somebody, even if I'm just helping myself. You feel me? And that's all that be mattering. So thank you for watching. Much love, much appreciation, man. Know that if you going for celibacy, keep pushing. Feel me? If you trying to clap cheeks by 22, keep pushing, bro. Feel me? If you ain't even worried about the cheeks, keep pushing, bro. It never really mattered, cause we all gonna live on here this earth anyway. It's just like you can't be in this world, cause if you in this world, you worry about sex. But if you just of the world, you worry about yourself, man. Have a good one. Much love, much appreciation. Shop my ebooks, link in the description. Hit my Cash App. Donate to the family. And peace out.